What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. As a lot of you know, I often start my videos out with a question to get you guys thinking. Usually it's asking for an opinion, a favorite coaster type, etc. But this time I wanted to try something new and ask you what the most beautiful theme park you've been to is. And lots of the time, people won't realize it until visiting a place lacking it, but the scenery and overall aesthetic of a park can vastly increase the experience of it, and otherwise make a mediocre attraction go from mediocre to awesome. Hence the reason I asked the question. So what better to cover in today's video than one of these itself, with the coaster coming from Japan, that has otherwise intrigued me for quite some time now, and seen a really cool history involved with its design and creation. Listed with an unknown manufacturer and being placed in no specific categories as well, this awesome little thrill coaster that few people seem to have heard of operates over a lake, and takes riders through a unique layout with a few helixes and high G moments that make it a great attraction for people of all ages. But there's a lot of controversy over who built it and where it came from. So of course I wanted to know more. So without further ado, I present the story of New Reoma World's Vivace. New Reoma World, then just Reoma World, is a medium-sized amusement and theme park located in Kagawa, Japan, that initially started operation back in 1991 and has been thrilling visitors ever since. Opening with 3 established coasters as well, the park is situated in and around a small pre-existing lake, with multiple attractions offering experiences in rides, shows, and on-scene activities that include the topic of today's video, Vivace. Vivace, originally inaugurated with a different name, though we don't exactly know what that name was, is a pretty large family/thrill coaster that primarily takes place over water. Starting with a lift hill and a drop to the right, it consists mainly of turns and helixes, something that's been there since 2003, but what happened before that time is really what makes the attraction so mysterious and why I wanted to cover it today. Sometime between 2000 and 2001, Reoma World closed indefinitely for a major refurbishment. This refurbishment would involve the addition of major landscaping and lots of new attractions. However, within this time period, it became apparent that when the park reopened, Vivace had also seen some significant changes. Minor things like a new paint scheme had been added, and a helix was supposedly reprofiled too, but most importantly, possibly a new train. Now, this may not seem like a big deal, but the addition of a possible new train, and I say possible because we don't really know if it was actually replaced, may be the reason as to why we don't know who truly built the ride. And here's why. A ways away at another park in Japan, known as Takarazuka Garden Fields, there was a coaster called the Big One that had opened in 1987. That coaster had strikingly similar trains to the ones seen on Vivace today, and it closed permanently early in the year of 2003. Well, can you guess what year Vivace reopened? Yeah, 2003. So it's not confirmed, and I'm not saying this was the case, but it would appear possible that Vivace's current train actually came from Big One, which would make sense given the time period it was closed. This would also point a finger at Sensei Yusoki as being the official manufacturer of the ride, or at least having some involvement at some point in the coaster, so at the end of the day, I'm just going to accredit them as the manufacturer. That being said, again, the whole train thing is just speculation based on what I observed, but it's likely Sensei Yusoki built the ride either way, and regardless if you did, I think it looks pretty fun. Also shout out to Brian A, who brought that train detail to my attention and also provided some photos in the video. I'll link his channel down below. One more very important thing too, huge thank you and welcome to our newest editor, Thomas, as well, who will be providing the visuals for these videos here on out. So far it's been fun bringing another member on board, and hopefully you guys can enjoy some of the talent he's going to bring along to the channel. So thank you for that, Thomas, and welcome to the team. Anyways though, unless you guys have any further questions, feel free to like and subscribe to support us and all that good stuff. But besides that, we'll see you all for another video coming in a couple days, and I appreciate all of you and the time you've given to me. That's awesome. Anyways, hope you all have a good one, and we'll see you all there. See ya!